Faith leaders and community activists of Harlem have joined forces to fight for environmental justice through an innovative community approach. By mapping Harlem's green resources and its health hazards, this project is empowering individuals for activism, reinvigorating community pride, and ensuring political accountability.
Green mapping is an initiative that's going to help a couple of different constituencies. It'll help pastors to know if there are issues right in their area. So they're going to know after we do this map where are the great places, where are the places, the green spaces where they can take their congregations to. But they'll also know where are the areas where there are hazards to their own congregations.
I think that we have a responsibility to do more in our community, in the efforts of building good community. How the Book of Faith speaks to me, it says that I should be engaged in that process, and I should teach other people to be engaged in that process.
By working with a diverse set of organizations that are already mobilized in the community, we find that people are much more willing to participate and get involved and see what the Green Map project is all about.
That discussion in itself will educate the people and make them more aware about what's in their community and how these things benefit their community. The process is the really important piece of the mapping.
So I'll hold this part, and you do the heavy part. So let's pull it out. You remember how
the green mapping process identifies green pluses, like community gardens, food co-ops, and parks.
Carry it like a baby. Come on.
It also plots environmental hazards, urban heat islands, waste sewage overflow, and asbestos dangers.
On our map, what I see is this. I see this building as being a toxic place.
Well, 210 is concerned about the rodents infestation within that building and also the asbestos that's within the building because it's such an old building.
Okay.
When the city began a major bus depot expansion, community members got involved to insist that the new depot be greener and limit potential health impacts.
In all 5 boroughs, there are bus depots, the place where buses go to sleep at night. There are 6 out of 7 city-run bus depots in New York City are placed at 100th Street and above. And so what that means is that at night you have thousands of buses rolling up into uptown Manhattan, and their emissions are going into the air. And that makes this the area with the highest rate of asthma in the entire country.
I think that when you look at the Mother Claire Hill Bus Depot, you're looking at a community that has fought for something to be green. As you can see, the bus depot is not only 1 level, it's going to be 7 levels. And also, as you can see, that these tenements or these Esplanade Gardens right here are surrounding this bus depot. And can you imagine if that bus depot is not filtering the air? What's going to happen to the people in the community?
One of the major issues around here, especially now in this community, is the health of our young people. A lot more of our children are coming down with the coughs and they're coming down with asthma, which is one of the biggest health concerns right now.
There's a lot of skepticism in the beginning when you're trying to explain what the project is trying to do, because green mapping is not well known. It's kind of a new and emerging trend, so people don't necessarily understand, but once they do, the breadth of information that they have is just incredible. You realize that the remedy for some of these issues already exists in the community. So to take you through the process, say we're going to add the new green bus depot, and it's a green enterprise, and then you can write some description. The new building will be LEED certified, which is an environmental certification for green buildings. So then once you zoom in on the map, you can just click on the location and it'll be on 146 and Lenox Avenue. And it puts an icon there. And then you can just hit submit. So then it says that your site has been added to the Healthy Living Harlem map. Once you identify all these places, it's empowering to say, now we can do something about it. We have this map that we can use for advocacy. It's a very clear visual that no one can deny and people can easily mobilize around it.
I mean, that's one of the things I really love about this green mapping project is that when we look at projects like this one, this is a big win for the community actually. They did just do a charrette where the whole community got to come out, 200 people came out, had a hand in actually creating the design for this new bus depot that's going to go on. They made sure that this was a green bus depot, one of the greenest we know, in all of Manhattan. And I think it's actually going to be a huge, great big green spot on our green map because it shows the community this is possible. It's possible for us to actually make a difference if we all get involved.
If you do something and you'll be a part of something, you can make a difference in your community. And that's why it's going to be on the green map, and that's why it's so important that we have these things like that on the green map.
When communities thrive, when they actually own their space and they can discern their space in a moment and take ownership of it, then the whole city thrives. So that's why I think this whole thing is really important.
But dig a hole now. Dig a hole in the center. Okay, that's good. So the leaves are going to come up. That's right. Gently now. Okay.
The Bus Depot is one point on a burgeoning green map where a community can shape its own green future according to its collective wisdom and inspiration.
There's always more work to be done to make sure that that the environment that we work for, which is the Black and brown communities, are heard from.
Faith leaders are responding really because we have a mandate. We have a mandate from our faith to protect the poor and to protect human life.
The hope is this, that we will always keep in the forefront of people's thinking that it is about service. It is about building good community. It is about thinking about leaving something for our future generations.
Sojourner Truth had her watch. Martin Luther King Jr. had his watch. This is our watch. And on our watch, this is the issue. And on our watch, people are dying and whole communities are being held captive to environmental injustices. And it's our mandate to do something about that.